Hey y'all, we are now home. Got to spend the night sleeping in our own bed tonight, last night. One of the things that I forgot to bring with me was my CPAP machine, so I've been missing that each night when I fall asleep. I've been getting plenty of sleep, just maybe not as restful as with my CPAP machine. So it's nice to have that again. Got home last night, kind of late. Would have been earlier, but some things happened, and I'll talk about that here in a second. So I didn't really film too much in Arkansas and coming home. We went from Nashville to Little Rock, and in Little Rock, we stopped and stayed at a historic inn there that they're redoing, and was under construction and everything. But they had some finished rooms, so that was nice. We went to a restaurant there called Roots Cafe, and I'll put some pictures in right here. We've made it into Arkansas, and we stopped at a little rest stop here to have some lunch and enjoy just some break from in the car, making us some sandwiches and trying to eat a little bit healthier, get away from the fast food and junk of the road. We've been doing pretty good, so just trying to keep it on track. Just enjoying the beautiful scenery here so far in Arkansas, and we'll update y'all again here in a bit. Was all locally grown and raised food. They had, non-GMO, non-Monsanto type food, and it was fantastic. I got some hot chicken, and my wife got their spaghetti and meatballs, and both of them were fantastic. The food was just phenomenal. And so we ate dinner there, had a couple drinks, and we went back to the hotel and crashed. And that was pretty much it for Little Rock. The next day we toured around the city a little bit. I got a picture of the Capitol, which I'll put in here. And just headed down to Hot Springs. In Hot Springs, we stopped, and it was about to pour down rain. It was raining, it was thundering and lightning like crazy. And since you're up in the hills there, in the mountains, I guess, it was echoing. It was so loud, and you can actually hear it in some of the video that I filmed. And I'll put that right here. We are in Hot Springs, Arkansas. It is about to pour down rain, but we're gonna check out one of these springs over here and maybe get us some water. Oh, look at that spring. got soaking wet. We got our spring water, and then we went and had some lunch there. And I got this prime rib open face sandwich, which was amazing. And my wife got a mushroom chicken Swiss sandwich, which was also really good. I know I'm talking about a food a lot. Maybe I'm hungry. It's kind of early in the morning, so I haven't eaten breakfast just yet. But we had a great time in Hot Springs. We're probably going to do a standalone weekend trip up at Hot Springs. It was gorgeous, and it was a cute little town there, and so we may end up going and spending a weekend up there sometime soon. So then my wife drove us through Hot Springs down through Texarkana. We made it back to Texas, and it was a long drive, and we did it nonstop. We left Hot Springs and just drove straight through Texarkana, and about Greenville, Texas, we decided that we needed to stretch our legs, and I wanted something cold, so I wanted a nice cold water, and so right outside, I think it was Cato Mills, Texas, we stopped at a little gas station, and that's when tragedy hit. I don't know exactly what happened, but we went into the gas station, used the restroom, stretched for a little bit, walked around. They had some little souvenirs and stuff, some Texas stuff, and we went to pay, and I'm usually the one to pull up my wallet, and went to pull it out and couldn't find it. Couldn't find my wallet. And here's a clip right here. Well, we're in Cato Mills, Texas, and as part of our welcome home gift, I guess, my wallet got stolen. I think it fell out of the car when I was getting out at this gas station here, and somebody picked it up. We're waiting here for the police to come and do a police report. Sucks because I had about $315 cash. I had a work Amex, my debit card, another card, my license to carry, my driver's license, and my social. So what are you gonna do? So we're just waiting here, waiting for the police to come do a report. A perfect ending to vacation, but what can you do? So what I think happened was I was in the passenger seat, and on the door, between the door and my leg, I had set my wallet, and then on top of that, my phone. And so I think maybe sometime during the drive I had stretched, and it may have fallen between the door and the seat. And when I went to get out of the car, it fell out. And so I didn't notice it. I was exhausted. And so we went inside and it was gone. Went outside and I searched through that car. I mean, I tore it apart. I'm not one to lose things. I'm actually usually pretty on top of it. But for whatever reason, I did lose this. And I'm not sure exactly where it went. I have a theory about that somebody picked it up and took off with it, and I'm pretty sure that I know who it was, because there was only one vehicle there at the gas station when we were leaving, and there was none when we got there. And I did take a picture of that person's license plate, but I don't, like I told the officer last night, I don't want to falsely accuse anybody. But I'm pretty sure it was them. So we waited about an hour for the cop to get there, and he took a report. And basically what he told us was with the amount of evidence that we have, basically he's just going to have to write an incident report, which will help because pretty much everything was in there for me. I had my license, my social security, my license to carry, all my credit cards, debit cards, company cards, basically everything in there. So the incident report will help in replacing it. So I've got to spend some money now in replacing all the things. I've already canceled and reordered all my cards, and they should be here in about a week or so. My identification and my license to carry, I got to spend another, I think it's like $30 for the driver's license and $30 for the license to carry, so another $60 there. So I should get it all replaced, and it's replaceable, so nothing really bad happened, so that's good. Like physically bad happened, it was just monetary. Really the only thing that I'm out is $315 cash that I held in my wallet. And the kind of ironic and sad thing about it is the night before that, when we were in Little Rock, I was talking to my wife about depositing that cash because I took it out for a reason and just didn't use it. And so I was telling her the night before in Little Rock, hey, let's put it back in there. But there were no ATMs within 100 miles of Little Rock for Wells Fargo. So I just got sidetracked and ended up not doing it. So a little monetary loss, but you know, one of the things that I've been trying to tell my wife, and she agrees with me 100%. We're both Christian, and if I don't put that out there that much, you know, it's not because I'm not proud of my faith, because I am. It's just I don't really have a lot of opportunities to talk about it. But one of the things that I was trying to pray and think while this was going on is, Lord God, you know, we're called to give you praise and to glorify and be joyful even in the trials. And so I was trying to, in my heart, even though I'm frustrated and I'm upset, to be joyful and to thank God that something bigger didn't happen. And you know, when we got back on the road, there was a massive accident that had happened, you know, when all this had happened with my wallet. So I try to look at things like this from that perspective, in that something worse could have happened. We could have been in that accident. We could have been hurt and harmed. But something minor like this wallet disappearing kept us from that. And so I thank God and I praise God that something like that didn't happen to us, and it was just a wallet, because those things can be replaced. The little bit of monetary value that I had in there, it's all replaceable. So praising God that, you know, nobody was hurt, that we got to go on this awesome trip, that we got back to Texas safely, and you know, just praising Him for all that He does in our lives. He's the one that blesses us, and He's the one that gives and takes away. So I guess really I'm trying to end it on a positive note, because yeah, it sucks. You know, I'm out, you know, some money, and I've got to go through this hassle of replacing everything. But God is awesome, and we're okay, and life will move on. And whoever, you know, ended up with my wallet, you know, whatever, they will have to answer to God at the end. So overall our trip was really great. You know, we got to see a lot of things and do a lot of things, and got to meet Hope's homestead, and we got to, you know, see a lot of sights that I'd never seen before and that my wife had never seen before. And so overall, it was an awesome trip. It was just coming home that sucked, which is sad, because I love Texas and I love it here. But hey, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I know these vlogs, like I've been saying, have been completely different than my normal videos. Ready to get back to those. If you enjoy these videos, comment below, let me know what you think. Maybe I'll do periodic vlogs, you know, to where I do some of this more often. Maybe not travel, because I don't travel a whole lot, but vlog type videos. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Please show this video some love, smash that like button, and also if you're new here, I ask that you subscribe to my channel. If you're watching this and you're like, why would I want to subscribe to your channel? I'm an apartment setter or homesteader that lives in an apartment, and so I do a lot of videos on that. So check out some of my other videos and you know, subscribe. So anyways, guys, thanks so much. We really appreciate your support and your love. And as always, thanks for watching, and adios.